everyone, welcome to our wellness video. For today, we're going to discuss how to break the addiction to negative thinking. But first of all, we want to really realize or we want to discuss why are we having this negative thoughts or negative emotions. First of all, negative is the sum of these thoughts escaping us from the reality. Once we start to think, whether it is a good thought or a bad thought, we start to escape, we start to detach our consciousness, our attention to the reality, which is right now. It is not bad or it is not good to think. It is part of our human mind to really function that way. However, if we are not aware of the quality of our thoughts, quality of our emotions, and most of the time, if we are if we are aware of our consciousness, meaning if we get a chance to choose what should be thinking, do you think are we going to choose negativity? Because negative is not part of our consciousness. Negative thoughts, just like I've said, is detaching us from the present moment. We have the subconscious mind, which is the thoughts that we are not aware, and we have the conscious mind, which we are aware and only present right now. Once we shift to our negative thoughts, we are using our subconscious mind, meaning subconscious, that is our second mind. That is not the mind that we are using right now. So basically what I'm saying is negative thoughts reside in a subconscious mind, whereas also negative thoughts, ego, our false identity, it's in our subconscious. Meaning we are using our subconscious mind when we are using our ego, when we have negative thoughts. So when we keep feeding these negative thoughts because of this low awareness, because we are not using our conscious mind, we are now feeding the negative thought to another negative thought. So it's a cycle because we are using our subconscious mind and we are feeding them. And the more we feed the negative thoughts, the more it strengthens. Let me just give an example of a kid who is crying because we sometimes feel like unhappiness is an addiction. Like when we keep being unhappy, then we will be addicted to this unhappiness. And if we think like for a long run, if we keep unhappy, we will be happy in the end. Just like a kid, he is complaining to his mom, I want this candy, I want this, I want this. And he keeps crying. And the mom didn't give her the attention. And he starts to screaming, I want this candy more, I want. And then the mom is really pissed off because he is crying. Okay, here it is. It is we develop this subconsciously in our mind that the more we cry, the more we scream, then we will get the happiness in the end. Where in fact, we know that that is really not the right lesson. For moms or for parents, if the kid start to cry, don't wait that moment for them to cry because it will build in their subconscious that crying will lead them to get the happiness. And that's a simple path of thinking that negative thoughts work. So it's either you're going to give the candy right away or totally don't give it at all. So my point here is use this awareness, our conscious mind, to not think of negative thoughts. Because negative thoughts are those illusions. They are not part of the reality. The only real that is happening right now. So how can we break free from addiction of negative thoughts. First is being aware of the thoughts. When we have the awareness, the when awareness comes in, then the choice comes in. The choice to ask, what is this thoughts will make me feel? Where are these thoughts coming from? What is the purpose of these thoughts? If we increase our awareness of our consciousness, we are using our conscious mind, using the reality and bringing back to the present moment. And when we have that awareness, the negative thought diminishes. It is because our thoughts are just energy. It is what, those are just illusions. What we put is the intention. When we send an intention that I am not this negative thoughts, they diminish. So start with awareness. When you start being aware of your negative thoughts, you have a choice to step back. When you step back, you are really living in the present moment. And the present moment is only where love, wisdom, and only the present moment will give you freedom to choose how and what you want to feel right now. So for today, friends, I hope that helps for you. So the addiction is really not the problem. The problem is who is the one thinking of that thoughts. And look within you and start to really have that awareness that you are not your thoughts, you are not your emotions. You are this pure awareness being the observant of your thoughts. So for today, friends, I'm sending you all the peace, love, happiness, and always trust the process and everything will be okay. Bye, everyone!